Alright, hey guys, this is Merbo's TCG back in the video. This video I'm going to be testing the new Volcanic cards. So I'm going to be showing you guys some combos that I kind of found, and then hopefully you guys find ways to improve on this and maybe let me know in the comments down below. But it's just kind of a template of what I was able to find and what the deck is able to do based on what I've seen and what I've tested. So let's just get started here. So this is a combo, a 2-card combo using Volcanic Rocket and Volcanic Trooper. So I'm going to start here by normal summoning Volcanic Rocket in order to search out Volcanic Blaze Accelerator. Let me pause it there. Use Volcanic Blaze Accelerator, drop the original Blaze Accelerator, and then from there I'm able to special summon Volcanic Trooper. Use Volcanic Trooper in order to get Rimfire. Then I can ditch the Rimfire in order to special summon the token. Rimfire's effect. Ditch the Volcanic Emperor. And then I can use Volcanic Blaze Accelerator in order to pop it and then send a level 1 monster from my deck to the grave. So here I'm going to send Volcanic Shell. Use Volcanic Shell in order to add itself back. And then from here I can link into an IP Masquerena. Then by banishing 3 monsters I can get Volcanic Emperor. And then with Volcanic Emperor I'm going to do 500 damage for each pyro monster that's banished. So from there I'm doing 2000 damage, and I get to set Volcanic Inferno. And that's pretty much it for the end board. So it's a 2-card combo that gets me here Nightmare Unicorn. I can link away 2 for Nightmare Unicorn. So the thing about Volcanic with Volcanic Emperor is that you have to be a lot more careful about when you're actually going to link this away, because this card is able to inflict 500 damage to your opponent for each of your 500 damage to your opponent each time they special summon a monster. So that's pretty nice. It's going to be doing a good amount of burn damage, but then eventually you're going to want to go into your Nightmare Unicorn in order to shuffle something back, and that's why you have the Volcanic Shell here. That's the whole point of this. You're going to see this here, go into Nightmare Unicorn. So you're going to see I'm going to target my own card because there's no cards on the field here. So I'm just going to be doing this in order to show you guys. Then from there, you know, Volcanic Shell is in the grave, and then Volcanic Inferno. When my opponent attempts to activate a monster effect on the field, you can banish 1 pyro monster from your grave, inflict 500 damage to your opponent. Then if you banish a Volcanic monster, I can actually negate the effect. So that's the idea behind it. I get to banish, negate a monster effect. Of course, I can also use a second effect in order to recycle monster materials, but you might want to just keep these on banished, just because during your turn you're able to summon out Volcanic Emperor by just banishing Blaze Accelerator, and then you can deal damage to your opponent for each of these monsters here, so you can hit them for 2000 again. So Blaze Accelerator or Volcanic Emperor is pretty easy to get out, and it can give you so much value just being able to get it out continuously. But let's go to the second combo. Alright guys, so this is the second combo, using Volcanic Trooper and Fire Ejection. So it's going to be ending off in the similar end board, but using a different sort of variation of cards in order to do them. So here I'm going to use Fire Injection in order to drop the Rimfire. Give them token, use Rimfire's effect, send a Volcanic monster. I'm going to send the Volcanic Emperor. Then use Volcanic Trooper, normal summon it in order to get my Blaze Accelerator. Then I can use Blaze Accelerator's effect in order to pop this card and then send Shell. And then I can use Shell's effect in order to add itself. Then Volcanic Blaze Accelerator in order to special summon it, go into my IP Masquerena. Volcanic Shell in order to add Volcanic Shell. Then I can go into Volcanic Emperor, deal 2000 to my opponent, and yeah, pretty great option. So this is a 2-card combo, very similar to what we got before. IP Masquerena here, same thing as I said before, just go into Nightmare Unicorn, Volcanic Emperor, just be careful like when you link this away. And then we have the Volcanic Inferno. The only thing about this one is that you're actually gonna have to be careful. You're gonna have to make sure that at least one of these Volcanic monsters are in the grave, so that you're able to use Volcanic Inferno. Preferably try to keep the Emperor non-banished, just so you can use them again if they choose to get rid of one of these cards. But yeah, this is another similar end board, and just by using 2 cards to different cards. But let's go to the third combo here. Alright guys, before I go to the third combo, if you guys are enjoying the video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and check out the Patreon description down below. But here is a 3-card combo. So it's using Fire Ejection, Volcanic Rocket, and Volcanic Trooper. So I actually have a better like optimized version of using these 3 cards that I'm going to show as the final combo. But this is just kind of showing you what you're able to do with it and just testing these cards, because that's kind of the point of this little series that I'm doing, just to test these new cards. So I'm going to use Volcanic Rocket here in order to get Volcanic Blaze Accelerator, then activate Blaze Accelerator. Then from there I can switch summon Trooper. So very similar to what I did before. Use Trooper to drop the Rimfire's effect in order to send the Volcanic monster from my deck to the grave. Then use Blaze Accelerator in order to pop the bomb token. And then from here, so well, the cool thing about Rimfire is that you're actually able to use each effect of his twice. So that means if you send this card to the graveyard twice, you're actually able to use its effect multiple times. So that's pretty cool. Then use Fire Ejection here in order to send the Volcanic Emperor to the grave. So that's great because I'm going to be able to hit him for 800 effect damage. Use Volcanic Shell in order to add another Volcanic Shell. Then this is a pretty cool way of using Blaze Accelerator just to discard one in order to draw a card. And yeah, it doesn't really matter what you get, but it's just kind of showing you how you're able to use this as actual draw power. And then use Volcanic Emperor, hit for the 2k. And then set the Volcanic Inferno. So this is very just similar to what I ended off last time. And then use the Volcanic Accelerator, or the Blaze Accelerator, in order to just draw another card, show the Nightmare Unicorn. Yeah, you can see a good amount of cards are banished, and you were able to add a good amount of cards to our hand as well. And Volcanic Emperor, if we're able to summon it during our opponent's turn, we can actually do this to do a ton of effect damage. But let me show you guys my final combo and what I think is like the best optimized version of these three cards that I've shown you. Alright guys, so if this is, I'm going to show you guys the final combo that I kind of found and what I think is the best way of using these three cards. But if you find a better way, let me know in the comments down below, of course. And let's just get started here. So I'm actually normal summon Volcanic Trooper here. Use it in order to add Volcanic Blaze Accelerator. Then use Volcanic Blaze Accelerator, special summon the Rocket. Use Rocket in order to add Blaze Accelerator Reload. And then I can use Volcanic Trooper after this. Okay, first I'm going to use like Blaze Accelerator in order to pop this, in order to send Rimfire to the grave. Then use Rimfire's effect, send a Volcanic Monster. So I can use Volcanic Shell, send that to the grave there. Add another Volcanic Shell. Then use Fire Ejection to actually send Volcanic Emperor to the grave, so dealing the 800 damage like I did last time. Then I can banish those three in order to get my Volcanic Emperor. Hit for the 2k. Then I can set Volcanic Inferno. So yeah, that's pretty much same way as I showed you guys before, but this is a pretty good setup because of course we have the IP Masquerena. We have Volcanic Emperor dealing 500 damage to our opponent for each time they attempt to special summon. And then Volcanic Inferno, we're actually able to negate a monster effect. And then of course, obviously we're going to want to use it after we summon the Nightmare Unicorn, so we could discard it. And then we can use Volcanic Inferno for that. And then we can actually use Blaze Accelerator here in order to wipe our opponent. It's basically a Raigeki, because it says here, during either player's main phase, you can banish this card from your graveyard, send one Volcanic card from your deck to the grave. So you're going to see here, let me show you what I'm actually going to send here. So it's going to be Volcanic Scattershot. So Volcanic Scattershot, if this card is sent to the graveyard with the effect of a Blaze Accelerator card, you can send 2 Volcanic Scattershots from your hand and or deck to the grave. Destroy all monsters your opponent controls. So that's a great way of just Raigeking your opponent's board during their turn. And not only that, but you're actually able to use this Volcanic Scattershot or the other ones as targets for Volcanic Inferno. So you're actually able to use it before you even link this away. And yeah, I think that's a really good way of just utilizing these three cards. But let me know what you guys think about this, these little combos, or what you think about the new support. And if you find any better ways of optimizing it, let me know. And I'm always down to hear it. But I hope you guys like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching.